So being able to record your Zoom calls is great, right? It means you can go back and re-watch and revisit those calls so that you can pull key information from the calls. But it's still a little bit time consuming to go back through all of those recordings looking for that one key piece of information that you're looking for. Well, what if it was easier to go back through those recordings and find exactly what you wanted to revisit from each call? Well, in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about a tool that I've found that makes it super efficient to go back to your Zoom recordings and get the exact information you're looking for. I'm Lori Reeves, founder and CEO of Brand Strength. I help service-based entrepreneurs gain an advantage over their competitors so they can stand out and end the feast or famine cycle in their business for good. Okay, so we all know how important it is to record those Zoom meetings, especially ones that you're having with your clients, so that you can go back and revisit them just in case you didn't take good enough notes or you had forgotten something that was said during the meeting. But as I mentioned in the intro, it can be really time consuming to go back through and find the information that you're looking for in your Zoom calls. Well, I recently found out about a tool called Fathom. It's an application that works together with Zoom to allow you to notate and get a transcription of every Zoom call that you want. It's an amazing tool, and while I'm not going to show you the ins and outs of how it works because they have a great tutorial for you that you can watch on your own, so that wouldn't be any added value for you, but I am going to show you some things that you can do with it and some ways that you can use it to make yourself more efficient, get better information, use your Zoom calls in ways that you've never been able to use them before because it would have been too time consuming to do, and allow you to just be better at what you're doing. So let's dive in and look at this tool called Fathom. Okay, here we are on my computer screen, and I'm going to show you this tool called Fathom. All right. First of all, I want to take you to my Zoom meeting. I have one already going. I already have Fathom in it, but I want to use this real quick to show you exactly how you will add this to your Zoom account. Now, I don't know 100% for sure if you can use this if you have a free Zoom account. I have a paid account, so I have this ability, but I don't know how to test it as a free account. I think you can do it. All you need to do is get into a Zoom meeting, start one. You don't have to be recording it, and it can just be you. You'll click Apps down here at the bottom, and then you'll go to Discover, and then you can click the little search bar, what do you call that thing? The little icon, and you can just search for Fathom. So I'll just click in here and put Fathom in, and it's going to show you AI Note Taker by Fathom. So once you click that, it'll say like install, I think right here. I already have it installed, so I'm just going to click open. So it's going to open this thing, this little screen over here on the right. Now, you have to have another person in the call for this to work for you, okay? So this is going to be useful for you when you are doing either coaching calls, consultation calls, follow-up calls, market research calls, so on and so forth. So let's go back over to Chrome and we'll talk about what Fathom actually is. Once you install it, there is a desktop application as well, by the way. Once you install Fathom, you can use it in Zoom to record and transcribe your meetings for free. It's going to do this for you. Now, I don't know how long it's going to be free. It's a relatively new tool, and they want people to start using it, so they're allowing people to use it for free. So if you're interested in this, I would go ahead and jump on the bandwagon while it's free. Now, they are saying that some of the key components of it are going to be free forever, but if I were you, I would just hop on it right now because it's an extraordinary tool, and I'm about to show you how you can use it for transcription, and that's great, but it's also going to allow you to be much more efficient when you go back to your video recordings, because you're not only going to have a transcript, you're going to have something else. Now, so let me just show you real quick down here. So let me just show you what this is like. This is a recording from the demo that I did, and they have amazing demos, so I'm not going to show you how to use the software. They do that for you, but I am going to spend some time talking with you about how you can use it so you understand how powerful it is and how much it can help you. So I'm going to go into this recording right here. It's going to put all of the recordings in your Fathom desktop right here. It's going to have all the recordings from your calls. As long as you are recording them with Fathom, it's going to do this. Okay, so as you see here, it has the transcript of the whole call. Now this is an 8-minute call. This is just a demo. It has the transcript right here. You can click on anything within the transcript, and it's going to pop you to that point in the video. Okay, so you can already see how this is going to help you quickly see where you need to jump to so that you can get the information that you're looking for, because you can search right here, and so if you remember the word that was said, then you can just search for it right here and then look through the different sections so that you can find that bit of video that you want to get back to. But the real power comes in how you can customize it. So they give you the ability to annotate or notate specific things that are happening during your call. So you don't have to be taking notes. You don't have to be trying to listen and converse with somebody, ask them meaningful questions while you're taking notes. And all of this is editable by you. Okay, so I have edited this. It's not what it looks like when you first come in and join your account. They have different things here, but you can change all of this. Okay, so when you're talking with somebody and they say something and you're like, oh, we should do this, then you can click in Zoom, and again, it'll be over here. You can click the little icon that says action item, and it's going to put that into the transcript that you are indicating, okay, this is something that we need to do. This is an action item from the meeting that we're having. Or if you're talking to them and you're saying something and you're like, oh my gosh, this is the thing I'm saying is like amazing, you can click insight, or again, you can change all these. So if these don't make sense for you, just think about what kinds of things in Zoom meetings and in particular types of Zoom meetings you might want to be able to quickly notate by just clicking a button and saying, hey, mark right here that this thing is happening. So if you're talking to a client and they're like, oh my gosh, I just have to tell you this amazing success that I just had, as soon as they say that, you can click the praise testimonial button if you have one, and it will mark that you're about to get some praise or a testimonial right there. So again, when you go back to your transcript later, it's going to be marked that this is the kind of information that's in the video at this moment. Are you starting to see how amazing this is? And don't forget that it's giving you timestamps of each thing that's happening. So when you go back to it, you're able to just go, okay, so this is a 10-second long clip. Then you can go back to your original recording and get that 10-second long clip, and then you have that clip that you can use later. Or you can type it up and have that as a testimonial on your site. Another thing that I like to tell people about is that if you are trying to work to improve your offering and make sure that you're getting your clients better results, that you're standing out and offering something that's different from what other people are offering, anytime your client indicates to you that they're having difficulty moving forward, I call that a success threat. Anything that's going to threaten them from making full success in your program, whether it's something that has to do with the program or is outside of the program, you will want to mark that so that you can go back to it and ruminate on some ideas of things that you could do or create or give to your client that would help them get over that hurdle that they're right in front of, or the thing that's keeping them from making progress. Okay, so you can mark this in the video and you'll have it in the transcript. The other thing that you can do is you can click this copy summary, and it's going to give you, it's going to create a Google Doc, and it's going to be the entire transcript here, and it's going to include any place that you have used the little markers to mark information. Now you can also come back through here if you're like so in the moment and you're just listening to your client talk and you're not thinking about clicking the buttons, and then you realize later, oh my gosh, they said something that I could use as a testimonial. You can come back to your transcription here, find whatever section it was that they said something that could be a testimonial, and then you can click the little plus here and you can just add that in yourself. And then when you use your copy summary up here, that's in there as well. And again, you can play them from right here so that you see all of this information here. You have the full copy transcript, the whole transcript right here. You can copy that. You can create a summary of it, so on and so forth. I hope you're seeing how useful this tool is and how much it can add to the efficiency of what you are doing. So if you are excited about this tool and you want to start using it, go to brandstrength.co/go/fathom. I'll put that link below this video, but you should be able to start seeing how you can customize this however you want. You can remove things that don't apply to you. You can add more. Again, you're going to want to keep it fairly simple because during each meeting, you're not going to want to be scrolling through a bunch of things like, oh, you're about to say this. Oh, let me find the little tag, right? You want it to be something simple, but you want to be able to go back to those moments in your video without having to watch the whole thing and skip through, figure out what time somebody said this, was it even in this video, so on and so forth. So I think this tool, Fathom, is going to help you out a lot. And I just love when I find something that I know is going to add so much to my business and make me so much better at what I do and more efficient at what I'm doing. I always want to share that with you because I know I'm not necessarily the tech person, but I am pretty techy. And when I find tools that help you do a better job, that's part of me doing my job, is helping you become the best version of yourself. And if a tool helps you do that, then I want to share it with you. So I hope this little introduction to Fathom was really interesting to you and gives you some ideas of how you can start using it to gather information that you can return to later on and quickly pull from so that you can be pulling testimonials, understanding where people are struggling so that you can help them move forward in a unique and different way than they're getting right now from you. That's going to help you stand out from your competitors as well. So I hope that you liked this video. If you want to check out Fathom, go to brandstrength.co/go/fathom, and that'll take you right to it. If you like the kinds of things that you're seeing around here, give me a like and a subscribe. If you're not a member of my group, my free Facebook group, where I help service providing entrepreneurs understand how they can gain the advantage and stand out from their competitors, I would invite you to join me there. You can get there by going to brandstrength.co/group. I would love to welcome you into that group so that we can further our relationship and I can give you much more information on how you can stand out, gain an advantage, and become the best version of yourself. I'll talk to you again next week.